We need 50,000, so we don't need to sell too much of this. Whoa. Yeah, that is all we need to buy this. Yes. Right. Now here's the question. Did this work? Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Haut Beyleron. We are today getting things sort of moved around on the farm. I'm going to hook this up to the cane trailer to move it out the way, because we need to clear stuff out from around our greenhouse. We need to start looking at possibly delivering the flour to the bakery. We need to get some water into the greenhouse as well. The water levels are getting quite low on there, so there's a fair amount to do with that. And it's just, yeah, it's basically, there's not much to do around in general. We'll put this here. That should be out the way, I think. Yeah. And yeah, it's a basic general winter clear update. Oh, that was on, because I've been trying to get it to move so that we can get our front forks, or get the pallet forks on here in low gear range. There we go. So yeah, there are no contracts kicking about. There's not much to do around here at all, to be honest. So it is one of those winter days you get on the farm where it's a case of getting all those jobs and all those bits and pieces done that that you've been putting off for a while and that kind of needs handling. Now we've got a couple of bits that we need to do in general. We are still collecting up the strawberries. We're still gonna try and sell them to the bakery. Again, try and sell them to the bakery so that we can use them in cakes and things later. Now, the thing is, if I was to put them into sell right now, they wouldn't quite get as much money as they would if we put them in January. The trouble is that we want to put the flour in now. The flour is getting very close to best price at the bakery, and we're gonna want to sell that into there in the near future. I think we're gonna get more money selling the huge amount of flour we have into the bakery. Let's have a look in here. So our flour price, we have a lot of it, and it's 1,142 at the moment. I'm waiting for this price to turn, because top price is 1,173. If we look at current prices, we can get more than that at the farm shop. But as I said, we want to get this into the bakery ideally and earn money that way. What we might try and do is take this down to the bakery, sell this into the bakery, and then go and sell the rest at the farm shop, because it's going to take the bakery a very long while to process anything that we put in. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. The alternative is to just go and sell all of this at the farm shop and try and do it that way. It's one of those things where I don't know whether I'm going to have all that flour to process until after I buy the bakery. So it's, yeah, we need another 30,000. We could get that from selling less than 30 loads of flour. And looking at our production chain, we have a load of flour stored. We have a load of sunflower oil stored. When is the best price for the sunflower oil? That must be coming up soon. Oh yeah, February. Look at that, 3,763. We are right down here at the moment. So yeah, we want to try and hit the best price for the sunflower oil as well. So yeah, lots to get done. So I'm going to move stuff out of the way here, and then we're going to crack on. This is the last couple of pallets of strawberries that we need to move. So we're going to stack these up here. I've got my numbers a little bit off, but that's okay. So we'll plonk this here. I need to get a single pallet of them really put in here. This is a lot of strawberries we have that we can put into the bakery, which is great. That should mean that we can then stop strawberry production after that and just concentrate on the tomatoes and the lettuce. Now, what I'm going to do next is we do need to get some water into our greenhouse. So into productions. Yeah, we are getting pretty low on the water in the greenhouse. So yeah, I want to fill that up while things are quiet, and hopefully that will then give the prices here a little bit of time to move about. And yeah, we want that high price specifically at the bakery. So maybe in a few hours it might go up a bit. Hopefully before the price at the farm shop goes down, because the moment the bakery is full, I want to sell a whole load of stuff at the farm shop. And hopefully we'll make a decent amount. Now somebody did say that the bakery might not have the flour there for us to process, so we'll see what happens. We've got 53% water. We need to head down to the river and get this filled up. It's been a while since we've done a water run on here, and wow, everything's pretty well grown for December. Now, our best place in the past to load up with water has been just off down here. So back this carefully into the river. Like so. And refill. There we go. And we can take free water from the river this way. And then we head straight back up and get this unloaded into our greenhouse. It's going to take us maybe 3-4 trips to do this, which is fine. As I said, this is one of those jobs that we get done when there's not a huge amount of other stuff to be done on the farm. I'm trying to get myself into a gear that will actually get this trailer full of water up this slope. There we go. Oh, yeah, we'll get this back. Oh, I should really have my beacons on for this. So back at the farm, we just need to pull in here, and hopefully our New Holland isn't too much in the way, and we can get the water trailer in. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to back it up a bit, get it a bit closer. And then we'll unload the water into our greenhouse. Now, we have a few items that are ready or that are going to need selling on the farm. We've got quite a bit of barley that I'm kind of holding over in case our value of our... or in case we're not able to create all of the bread we want from the flour, in case the flour gets consumed by the bakery rather than sitting there after we buy it. So we can put that in. The price for that, though, the best price for that is January anyway, so we will know by the time we want to sell this whether we need to convert it to flour or whether we can hold it for that. Alternative, to be honest, I want to convert this to flour, so we will probably get that running through our mill at some point. Then we've got a little bit of straw sitting in our storage. We've got lots of straw that I want to kind of do something with, but the best price was last month, and you can see it's already beginning to drop, and the current price is 82. So we could, but we'll have to do it after we get rid of the flour. We got the sunflower oil. That is February, I think. And yeah, and then we got the strawberries and the lettuce and the tomatoes, and those are all best price in January. So yeah, January is going to be a big selling month. The product we've got for this month is going to be the flour, and if we can get that all through, I think we're going to make a considerable amount of money from it. This is actually only our second load of water that we brought back from the river, and This trailer is brilliant. It's 7,300 litres of water. 2 loads of water gives us about 80% full from what we've had. So it's worked out really, really well for us. Let's just back this up here and overload, and I'll show you what I mean. You can see that we've got now 11,000 litres, and it's still going up. Because there's a really decent amount in here. And we're going to get about 80-85% full, I think, from this as it finishes. In fact, just a little bit more. So, yeah, 16,570 litres. And it's empty. So that is perfect. That is absolutely brilliant. That will keep it going for a good long while. So we want to park this back up in the shed now. And that actually means that we don't really have anything more to do today beyond getting the flour in. So what we're going to do is just turn the power off on this and have a quick look at the value of the flour, wherever that has gone. There it is. And it's still 1,149. We're looking for that 1,171. So I'm going to fast forward time a little bit and see if we can hit that value that we're looking for. It's just gone 5 in the evening, and interestingly, the price is still on the way up. The Jardin Farm Shop has hit a low and is on its way back up. But the bakery is getting very, very near that price. But with the sun setting, I think our best bet is going to be to head over and, yeah, we'll sleep on it. We'll see what the price is again in the morning. And then we can probably go and drop it off and get the bakery at that point. So, yeah, let's get some sleep. It's 8:30 in the morning, the following day, 2nd day of December, and how are our prices looking? We have started dropping. No, in fact, price fluctuations. 1,204 is the high. Yes. Wow, we were going for 1171, and it's 1252. It's peaked. Absolutely perfect. Let's hook this tractor then up to the trailer. And we can get this flour down to the bakery. I don't think the bakery is going to take all of this. But it is going to be a fantastic price that what it does take sells at. So let's jump here. I need to get this hooked up. I am so pleased we went for best price at the bakery, because we would never have got this amount. Even the farm shop is higher than it was yesterday. So that is just all round good news for us. Shows that the highest price it shows isn't necessarily the highest price you're going to get. Now, where is the bakery? It is down the end of the road here. So we want to head out this way and round this way. Oh, we might have been better off putting the other tractor on this, but I kind of want the front loader in case we find we need it at the other end. Going downhill with this trailer full of 37,000 litres of flour is not going to be too hard. It's going to be the braking at the bottom. Now, I think we want to take this turning here. And the entrance to the bakery is then round the back here somewhere. Is that the entrance to the bakery in there? I think it might be. Yeah, there we go. Right, so my best bet is going to not be to go in from that direction. I think there might be an entrance round the other side. Yeah, there we go. So I could either have come in from the other direction, or we could just get across the road and bring this in here like so. And we need 50,000, so we don't need to sell too much of this in order to make a lot of money. So I only want to sell as much as I need to get to the amount of money we need. Right, there we go. We're getting... Well, actually, no, let's just keep selling it. I think we will just sell it, because... Wow. Whoa. Yeah, that is a lot going in there, and that is all we need to buy this. Yes. Right. Now here's the question. Did this work? We now own the bakery. We have 31,000, so it does work. It does work. You can sell all of the stuff and then buy the place. Now, obviously, I haven't given myself as much profit because I wasn't 100% sure whether that would be possible. So I put enough in there in order for me to buy it. And we still got 17,000 left over. So if I was going at it again, what I would do absolutely is not buy the bakery until I had sold all of that. But it was a calculated risk to get that done. We still have plenty of space for flour. I want to turn off the production of cake. We've turned on the production of bread, so that will start producing bread down at our bakery. And we're probably going to want to get a little forklift, I think, down for there. And then we can fill up our truck on a regular basis in order to sell stuff. So now that we're back at the farm, we want to get a couple of things done. I want to get... Does this actually have space for barley? Yes. Okay, we can put barley in. We've got plenty of space for flour. So let's, first thing, before we put this all away, I want to get the New Holland backed up and filled with the remaining barley. So we'll get that into here, because that should fit in to our place. We don't need this for chicken feed. We've got a ridiculous amount of chicken feed, as we discovered last time. This should be 2 trailers worth of barley that we have here, though, which is brilliant. And we can make this all into bread. And then we'll be able to go from there is just get all of this flour into the bakery and turn it all into bread and just try and keep continuously making money from the bread if we can. It's going to be one of those things where we're now busy with the production stuff quite a bit. And this is where I think start from scratch. It's quite important to maximize your profits. You can easily do it if you have a setup where you go through the supply chains. You can very, very quickly get that. Right, last 8,000 litres. This is a fairly big trailer. We may even be able to afford a combine this year if everything pans out. Right, and we'll get the last 8,000 litres in, and this will start producing us with some more flour. And we'll be able to then maximize how much flour we have in our bakery. Get the bread made, and from there we can start expanding as well. We'll get it filled with strawberries as well, because oh wow, is that okay? We're gonna have to leave this tractor and trailer here then, because I think we've maxed out the amount of barley that can go in there. Yep. Okay. So we'll leave that there to tip that later. In the meantime, we need to fill up with the flour we've got here and get that down to our bakery. And we'll probably start taking some strawberries down there as well. Right. Unfold the trailer. So get all of that down. Unfold. Hitch that. And then let's start getting some piles of flour into here. And yeah, we're going to fill up the bakery for the rest of this episode, because that's what we need to do. We need to get that running and get some more money in, and we're going to make a load of cash from bread. And then we're going to have to start getting something. Well, A, we need a forklift in order to fill stuff down at the bakery. But B, we're going to need something in order to transport it too. Maybe it might be time to get a freezer truck for our truck, for our TLX. And I think we've got some options there. We may even have a back that we can put on it, which would work really well. So there are some options here. I'm not going to fill this quite as packed tightly as I did the last time, because as you saw, it was a little bit all over the place, and we don't really need to take up all that space. We didn't have a massive amount of extra flour sitting here. In fact, the sunflower oil is now coming out. So we're going to be moving that around soon. But yeah, right, I'm going to just plonk this one on the top then. And what we'll do is the front of this trailer, we will load up with strawberries and get a load of them down there. It's going to be a long while before the strawberries produce out of... Whoa! Okay, this is where the fun begins. Because I need to get that off the top. And I don't know how I'm going to do that without making a complete mess. Okay, I've sorted it. Somebody said yesterday in the final video from No Man's Land, I shouldn't strap stuff down until I'd finished loading it. Prime example there of why I strap stuff down normally while I'm in the process of loading. Because the physics can just go wild sometimes and stuff fly all over the place. And I've actually got this to a point now where I kinda need to put this on one level. So, my depth perception is awful, and I'm having great fun trying to get this set off the top here without causing all sorts of problems elsewhere. Let's see if we can't load this on here and neaten things up a little bit. Or we'll see if everything just flies off and I just make the situation worse. We might be alright. Let's strap this all down before we have a bigger problem. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be fine. I hope. Now, one question I fully expect to get in the comments about this video is, why am I loading all the strawberries up and taking them down to the bakery when I could just sell them, make money, and generate more strawberries? Because, to be honest, I might as well just put these into the bakery now and stop producing strawberries. We'll have less pallets come out of our greenhouse, and then the tomatoes and the lettuce will be fine. And if we get to the point where we do bake cakes and we use all these strawberries up, we can always start producing more strawberries. I don't see any reason to do it a different way. It doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me to ignore the raw ingredients that I have sitting at the farm. Now we're going to need milk and a dairy and everything. So very much at the moment, one of my big targets is to get dairy going on the farm here. We're going to have a fair amount of work to do that because we have no grass fields or anything. So all of our grass, all of our silage and grass is gonna have to be from contracts. So that's gonna be an interesting little piece of work to get done. Right, I'm gonna put this in the middle on the top. like so. That, and then we can strap that down. Yeah, I'm not trusting the physics anymore. We're just gonna get everything strapped in. So yeah, we've got to get milk produced, and once we start getting milk produced, we can start getting some butter produced as well. So we're gonna need a dairy, and we'll see how we do there. The big one is going to be sugar. Now, I don't really want to buy sugar in, but we're going to need a sugar beet factory, and those are not cheap. So it's going to be a fair amount of work to get to the point where we can make cakes. But the ultimate idea, the thing that I really want to do, is try and bake cake on here. But it's going to be quite a bit of work for us to get there. Right, there we go. But we have the strawberries sorted now. And we have some more flour to go and put in. So let's go and take all of this down to our bakery, get this delivered. And yeah, then that's another load of stuff away from the farm, which is going to be really, really good for us. Yeah, let's fold up the sides. That's not great. Maybe we don't fold up the sides. I think that might cause me more issues than it solves. Right, away we go then. Let's get this down to the bakery. All my pallets are shifting about a little bit on this. It's slightly concerning, but I think all of this should fit in here rather nicely. There we go. Is that getting the back pallets? Yeah, it is now. Brilliant. And we can check up on exactly where that leaves us in a moment. That back pallet isn't unloading. Wow, I think we've unloaded all the strawberries into the bakery that the bakery will take. Let's see. Yep, 7,000 litres of strawberries maxes it out. So the rest of those strawberries need selling off. We can get those sold in the next couple of days. So that's going to be really good. I'm really pleased, though. We've got stuff coming. We've got no bread out yet. How far have we got? 196 litres of bread. But yeah, bread will soon start coming out of here. And we'll start making some money from that. We've got a whole load of strawberries that need selling off now as well. So yeah, decent amount of strawberries we've got left to sell off. So we'll get those sold in the near future. It'll be January, and best prices, I think, are coming up for all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll leave the strawberries on here. I think we're going to hit best price next month. So we're looking at 504 for those. Tomatoes, their best price, it'll drop slightly in January. So we'll get the tomatoes sold next time. And yeah, we're looking to get the lettuce sold as well. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.